So it's a beautiful sunny day in Liverpool. We're on St George's Hall Plateau. Behind me is our St John's Beacon, the Radio City Tower, which in just 12 months' time will be given a new lease of life. You can't not have heard about Zip World Liverpool. A lot of mixed opinion in the city about it, and I wanted to speak to Sean, who's the founder of the company, who's bringing it to Liverpool, to find out your take and to tell us what we can expect. What is Zip World, Sean?
Zip World is a business. We do unique experiences in iconic places in North Wales, which is our headquarters.
Why did you choose Liverpool for this?
First of all, there's a synergy between North Wales and Liverpool, and I visited probably 4 years ago now, and I saw we always need height for doing our zip lines. I saw this as what an amazing experience that would be to come off the tower over the city landscape and land, and we then started speaking to the library.
So it will go from St John's Beacon and you'll land on Central Library.
Landing on the new part of the library, you're going to be 60 odd metres plus above the garden, 60 odd metres above St George's Hall. We're on a 12mm cable, which on a grey day you won't even see.
Okay, let's talk about what we will bring into the city in terms of economy and the money it will bring in.
We're forecasting 100,000 riders and 200,000 supporters. Of that, 70,000 are already going up the tower, so we're not looking at changing that experience up there. We're looking initially at phase one and looking at 40 members of staff, and they'll all be from Liverpool because we want our staff to be ambassadors, not just for Zip World but for the city as well.
Okay. And then we've got to stress that these people coming into the city will be coming from far and wide, will be staying and spending money here in Liverpool, which in my opinion is a good thing. We've got to talk about the negativity because it is getting a lot of traction in terms of people who disagree with maybe the location. What would you say to these people?
Well, I'll say I think it's the vocal minority. Interesting enough, I've been informed a lot of people have signed the petition don't even live in Liverpool. I think also that you're always going to get detractors. Some people I won't be able to change their mind. I get that. We live in a democracy. In fact, as a Royal Marine, I was for 20 years in the Royal Marines protecting our democracy in this country. However, there are people who I think have been fed a little bit of misinformation about it's nearly as if you're going to have to raise your legs to get over some of the memorials. We're 200 feet above the gardens. I think, but I actually want to concentrate on the positives. It's the families that are going to come to Liverpool. The retail, as you know, at the moment it's retail throughout the country is in trouble. We're going to give a compelling reason to come to Liverpool, to come to the shopping centre. Phase two, we're looking at doing more experiences inside the shopping centre, and we want to have fun. You know, Liverpool is a city full of firsts. It's a fun, friendly city. I live an hour away, and you know I'm relishing the fact of coming to Liverpool and sharing a great time with the people in Liverpool.
Okay. Location, is there any movement on location? Because I know that's what has riled a lot of people in terms of where it will land. Could there be another way of doing it, or is that set in stone?
I've spoken to some of the councillors that are against this, and I've assured them that come this time next year it'll be what was all the fuss all about. That there's going to be minimal noise impact. In fact, you can hear in the background the noise already here. So I completely disagree about the oasis, a paradise, an oasis right in the city centre. We're hardly in the Lake District here. There is noise. We're in the middle of the city. Unless you're walking with your head up and falling off pavements, you're not going to notice people coming down unless you really want to look for them. Yeah, we're looking at 36 people an hour.
Tell me about the actual attraction, because are you zipped onto a seat? Is it a bench? Is it for the faint-hearted? What can we expect?
It's a sitting down as we do in one of our sites in North Wales, in pairs. I want a red wire, I want a blue wire. We're already talking to a lot of charities here now. It will be the most exhilarating urban zipline in the world. I was in Las Vegas just before Christmas, and this is going to be far and away a much more exciting activity. And I also pride ourselves on our safety record in Zip World. We put 500,000 people through our experiences annually, you know, and we've got an unblemished safety record.
Okay, and I'm sure many Scousers will want to get signed up and booked. When can we expect to see this attraction open?
With a good tailwind, we're looking at early summer, so you know we're looking at round about June time. We're going to start our recruiting phase in the new year. Like I said, we want to be recruiting myself. I'm a veteran. I'm a former Royal Marine. I want to be recruiting veterans and also some of the youths that maybe have fallen through the cracks to give them a chance in life.